Shalom. So this is John chapter 2, verses 24 and 25. But Jesus did not commit himself unto them because he knew all men. You see, when you understand human nature, you start to do things very different, right? Because people will see you do good things, great things, and they will honor you. You understand? But it's just because the works that you did is not because of you, it's because of what you can do. So you cannot be too committed to people. Look in the entertainment industry, right? You have all your fans, but guess what? Committing to your fans is a big mistake, because the next celebrity comes, or your rival, they will be loyal to your rival, right? So it's the same thing. It's just like you have a best friend. They might have a best friend too. So that commitment, we have to um, detach. We have to detach ourselves, right? And this is the reason why we suffer so much, because we commit ourselves to people, and then guess what? When they are being who they are, we say they are betraying us, right? But if you never had that attachment in the first place, you wouldn't be broken by their decisions, by revealing who they really are, right? Verse 25 says, and needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. Again, once you understand how it works, you don't need to say to expect too much from anyone, and that will save you a lot of disappointment, because you get disappointment when there's an expectation. Like I said, he created things in two. Expectation is here, disappointment is around here. All right? So if you want to get rid of those disappointments, drop your expectations of people, of things, of situations, of the world, whatever it is. And it's not going to be easy, right? Because of, like I said, we've grown with our attachments to all these people in our circle. And the hardest ones to get rid of is going to be what we call family, right? That's going to be hard. Even if we will say, okay, I'm done with family and this and that. We say it a lot of times, but there's always a point in time where we say, we want to let me try again with this person, because he's my brother, because he's my sister, because he's my uncle, because he's my mother, because it's my son, because it's my daughter. We have not learned to let go of that. And to let go means you have to accept. One moment. The acceptance is the letting go, right? So you cannot say you're letting go of these people, but you don't accept them for who they are or what they are. If it is still bothering you after you let go, that means you have not accepted. All right? So we need to break that commitment to them, break that attachment, and accept reality for what it is, because the mind always wants to have reality in its own ways. And that expectation always brings us disappointment. We always ended up with broken hearts because of that same expectation, because of the attachment, right? You send your children to school, through colleges, university, to be engineer or pilot or whatever career. They did not turn out to do that. Guess what? You're disappointed in them, because you had an attachment to what you want them to be, right? Your duty was only to send them through schooling, not to determine what they become after you spend all that money through school and colleges, right? So when you can master this, that's when you can master yourself, by letting go, by accepting the reality for what it is, and not for what our minds want it to be. Shalom. Yes?